My name is Gilbert, and I live in Hamilton, Ohio, which is about an hour north of Cincinnati, Ohio. To be a worship minister at a church and not be allowed to sing because my voice wasn't developed yet is very frustrating. It was very, very hard for me to know that God's leading me in this direction, nudging me there, but I can't unlock that ability yet until I get to a different level. You know, I was pouring everything that I had into trying to learn how to sing so I could lead people into worship. And then singing in front of people and having them just say, you know, you're no good, you can't do this, you'll never do that. It's really heartbreaking, you know, and it's disappointing. You just feel crushed and defeated. Definitely had a lot of pitch issues, and I couldn't stay on pitch. I couldn't even hear a pitch. My first impression of Eddie was he's got a lot of work, and then I heard him try to sing a little bit of Blessed Be Your Name, and I thought to myself, we're going to need a lot of work.
Lord, I will say, blessed be the name of the Lord, blessed be your name, blessed be the name of the Lord, blessed be your glorious name.
People said that I wouldn't be able to sing, that I can't teach myself to sing, that there's no way you can learn pitch, there's no way you can correct some of the pitch issues that you have. You're either born singing or you're not. You know, you can't develop the ability to sing. I come across Singing Success online. I was looking for singing programs that I could study at home and you know, on my own time and work through some things like that. Some of the reviews that I saw said that if you can afford Singing Success, that it has results that are just unbelievable. So I checked into it a little bit, and I noticed that Keith Urban and some of the big-name artists were actually using the program. And I was like, wow, if Grammy Award-winning and Grammy-nominated artists are using this program, surely it's going to help, you know, somebody like me that's just getting going.
I have to say, he put it up, Singing Success online, and he played, actually, Jesse's Before and After for me. And I remember saying, well, if it's true, then the program's going to work, you know. So he didn't tell me it was $200, and he went ahead and bought it, and it was a great move, the best decision he made.
I remember getting the program, and I fired it up, and I just remember going, how is this singing? How does this work, you know? But I stuck with it, and then a couple of lessons later, I'm like, oh, wow. You transfer that into different sounds, the mums and the nays, and then that goes into singing, and it all just started making sense.
When Eddie came to me, the one thing that I noticed right off the bat was that his voice technically was in really good shape. Pitch-wise, he wasn't hitting a whole lot of the notes that I wanted him to. But we shot into a lesson, and just from the short work that he had with the program, his voice was completely ready to go into a high mix. And in the first lesson, he was hitting high B flats and Bs, and he's hitting those things better than I was that day. And I was like, wow, this kid can do it. The training that we had was great because I was able to bring all that to the studio and actually apply lessons and apply technique like pressure and the different textures of my voice to the actual song when I was recording. In the studio, we did take after take, getting the tone right and getting the songs tracked out, and just up there with the best of them. And the tone that he got on that recording is just fantastic. I was actually impressed because I didn't think it would go that well. But when we got into the studio, his voice was so capable. He had done so much work that he could literally sing anything he wanted, any notes. We ended up keying a song up so that he could hit high Cs because it just sounded good up there. And he's hitting these high Cs over and over again, holding out Gs, holding out As, putting some delay on it, just crazy good vocals.
For the cross, for the pain, for the life you gave away, for the love that made you stay, and the price you had to pay.
When Eddie was down here recording his demo CD, they sent me through email the first cut of it, and I was floored. I was shocked. I was listening to the song, and I heard where he was going. It was going up in his high range, and I remember being on my edge of my seat saying, oh my gosh, is he going to try to do that? And he did it, and he sustained the note, and it carried on, and I was wowed. I was floored. It was awesome.
So people praise the God, let your voice be
I'm very impressed with Eddie. Eddie's put a lot of hard work into this thing, into singing. And anybody that wants to sing and has been told, like me, I've been told when I was trying to learn how to sing to not do it because I didn't have the gift. Eddie was told that he didn't have the gift, and you're going to be told that you don't have the gift or whatever. And if you have this desire and you really want to work for it, the tools are available for you to be able to accomplish your goals.
Singing Success, the program, the 12-disc program, and the lessons coupled together have just really brought together a reality to some dreams that I had.
It's unbelievable just seeing dreams come true, seeing it happen. Recording a demo CD in Nashville, which he did last month, was a dream of his, and a seemingly unreachable dream last year, completely. It's because of Singing Success is why it happened.
3 months into it, a guy that was completely tone deaf, you'd play him a note, he couldn't sing it back to you, and now he's singing an entire song with high C's in it, and it sounds better than your average Christian radio artist. It's incredible.
Be encouraged, because if you're having pitch issues, you can work through that. One of the biggest things that I got from Singing Success early on was the myth that if you're not born a singer, you'll never be a singer. The myth that if you can't hit a pitch, you never will, and that's just so not true. And it's so discouraging to be on the other end of that. But I love to be the guy that says, hey, you can go from being tone deaf to singing high B's and high C's.
We lift up praise, God, to you we sing, to you we sing.